Really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
This one popped up. Volpe as this one makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Gleyber Torres. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The 0-2. That's inside.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Bounce to the left side. Jumps, throws, and Gleyber Torres retired. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Luciano fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Estrada makes the catch, inning over. Down in order. Bottom 4, and now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. And the pitch. That one the other way. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not in time, it's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So man aboard. And up next for the Giants, Blake Sable. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now, Tyro Estrada. On a line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice.
And the 0-1. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio getting ready to go. Sable at third. Estrada at second with nobody out.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Down the line, it's a base hit. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's 5-0.
Well, that's a big at bat coming through in the bunch to drive in a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And another ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's
Ron Marinaccio comes on now. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Yo, one. Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, they'll find a hole.
And that one gets past the catcher. But no advance. That's ball 1. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a pop-up. Torres settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That to right. Soto makes a nice running catch. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 7 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started. Here's Juan Soto. Ray back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now, designated hitter.
Man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. That one's in there. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one sliced foul. Soto on at first. Nobody out. To third. Chapman tosses across the first. One away here in the 5th. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Volpe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the 2nd game of the series. Out to short, Luciano. And that is the inning. And we're back. And now the DH, Wilmer Flores. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
This one in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now
Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Torres. And there's 2 down. Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Estrada is out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Trevino. And a strike on the outside edge. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
This one high in the air to left center. Lee grabs it on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Trent Grisham will hit next. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count is filled up. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the... Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, Marco Luciano. That one out to right. Soto makes the grab, 1 down. League getting ready to hit, 1 for 3. Foul ball. Here's your 1. Ripped to the right, and that should be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 9-1. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and lipped it into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
And here is Michael Conforto. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Foul ball there. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
0-1 now. Good eye right there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground at first. Could be 2. Over Luciano. Turns it back to first. And that is a double play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
Tosses to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one away. Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit. High fly ball out towards left field. Grisham going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. 1 for 2. Outside. Ball 1. The Giants up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Gets him easily. For the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. New pitcher on now, Tristan Beck.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
He goes down looking. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And a good eye there. And a strike there to LeMahieu. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards right center field. Lee brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Luciano. Marinaccio back to work.
Count 1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
LeMahieu gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Marinaccio checks over to first, and he's back. Now Matt Chapman at the plate, and first offering is fouled off. Lee at first, 1 gone. And that one pulled foul. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. Not in time. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Victor Gonzalez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 29.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one in the air center field. Judge makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the 9th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bounce to the right. Sable steps on first for the out. So the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. That flips the inside corner for a strike. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Trent Grisham. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs. Popped up first base side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
10-1, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Bye.